I'm Brian Anderson. Along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Ali LaForce. Here we go. And, of course, Alperon Şengün, not a part of this lineup. We'll see how they do.
Yeah, that move was all about the long-term horizon for them. I know it's a little shocking how different this team looks, but given some time, I think things will come together.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Fox. The three from Wembanyama. The rebound by Bosch. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Smith. Here's the three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Here's Fox. On the wing, Vassell. On the wing, Vassell. Here's Castle. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. On the wing, Thompson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too. And, yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Green with the ball. Back to Thompson. Green with the ball. Covered by Smith. Fires the three. And it's Green missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Castle. Here's Vassell.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Pass to Bosch. And here's Kispert from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Terrific find from the big man Bosch right there, doing a good job surveying the floor and getting it to an open teammate.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Smith. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Houston leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. And here's Kispert from the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Green. Still without a bucket. They set the screen. The 3 is up. That one is off. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Castle. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Smith outside. There's the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Kispert outside. Beyond the arc. The Rockets with another miss. Fox left side. On the wing, Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Green. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And here's Kispert from the arc. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's Houston up 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right.
The Spurs now.
Some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Smith into the lane. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Out to the wing. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Whitmore. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Fox. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Houston with it. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Here's Whitmore outside. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. And going up for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Left side, Whitmore. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
They swipe it. They break out, 5-on-3. Pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Here's Whitmore outside. Strong finish by Gobert.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Outside Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Outside Eason. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Eason's got his first 3 points of the game. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 5. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A minute 20 left in the second period. To the middle. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Out of bounds. Houston ball.
A minute 15 left in the first half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Back to Barnes. Pass to Smith. To the paint. Shakes him. Spurs need to get one up here. Castle for 3. Blocked!
Oh, an active defender at 6'7". Whitmore is capable of coming up with these blocks.
Keldon Johnson.
Houston leading by 5. Here's Whitmore outside. Sohan with a rebound.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
The 3 from Barnes. On target from range.
Hey, when you lay off of Harrison Barnes, he's going to go right up on the catch.
Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul.
First team foul. And going up for the Spurs.
Van Vliet with it.
De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Whitmore outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Rockets on top, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Houston in the lead. Smith outside. Screen by Eason. Lets it go from deep. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 6.
Plays the 4, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
And the third pick in 2022, Jabari Smith Jr. He struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust to this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
And here's Green from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And the Rockets lead by 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Melton. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Wembanyama. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Here's Bosch. Kispert outside. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Launches it. And Houston another 3.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Outside Wembanyama. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Out to Fox. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Screen by Eason. Pass to Smith. The 3. No good on the shot.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Fox. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Fox powers it home.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
2 minutes.
Pass to Kispert. Smith outside. Right side Green. 4-3. Smith no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Fox right side. They set the pick. On the wing, Vassell. Tries it from 19. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. Pass to Bosch. Over Castle. Bosch, no good. On offense, here are the Spurs. And here's Barnes. The 3 is up. A rebound by Bosch. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Paul. Here's Castle. Now Johnson. Brooks defending. Here's Castle. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio again can't hit. And it's Houston's ball. It's a 1-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith outside. To win the cold spell. Rebound San Antonio. To the inside. 3/4 of play and a close one here. San Antonio on top. They lead by 1. And we're just...
The Spurs, 33.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 1. Inside, Castle.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
And there's a pick. Van Vliet with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Whitmore. Down low. Now Gobert. To tie it up. The shot that time not on target. Fox left side. Inside. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And it's Whitmore missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Here's Whitmore outside. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps it was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. And Houston, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game."
Thank you for that, Allie. Knocks down the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Pass to Fox. To the inside. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Kispert outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Smith with it. For 3. Barnes with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. To the middle. It's Eason with the jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points. considering how close this game is.
Pass to Smith. Let's go with a three. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. Thompson scanning the floor. To the paint. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Devin Vassell. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
This demonstrates leadership. Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
Three-pointer Kispert, and he's all alone. Here's what... Oh! I can't believe he just did that!
Way up top.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Smith outside. Eason with a steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. And here's Vassell. Smith outside. Now here's Fox. Takes it inside, crosses over, and he lays it up and in. And now a 9-point Spurs lead. And so it's San Antonio